All right, we begin this Rizzo report with a wild one in Kansas City. Talk about turning on the wheels and Bobby Witt Jr. This kid can do it all. Crazy finish in this game last night. The Royals beating the Mariners in a crazy one. Bobby Witt Jr. hit an inside the park home run that took him just 14.29 seconds to round the bases. It's like me when I'm trying to go to Chick-fil-A. Since StatCast started tracking this in 2015, the only players to do it faster were twice by Byron Buxton and, of course, by D. Strange Gordon. Turning on the wheels. Royals starter Brady Singer then took a no-hitter into the 7th inning before Dominic Canzone, that's a good Italian for you, 2-out single broke it up. Then the Royals take a 5-0 lead into the top of the 7th before the Mariners put together a pretty nice rally. In fact, it was a 4-run rally. Seattle was then down to their final strike in the 9th before Josh Rojas tied the game with an RBI single, and Julio Rodriguez followed with an RBI single of his own to give the M's the lead. But the Royals, well, you know what? They weren't done yet. With runners on 2nd and 3rd, nobody out, Salvador Perez tied the game with the sac fly, which also sent Samad Taylor to 3rd. Blanco then won the game for the Royals with a walk-off bunt. Who says that baseball isn't romantic? Who says that you can't just lay down a nice bunt? Officially, it was scored a sacrifice bunt when first baseman Dylan Moore couldn't make the play on the ball. He may have been officially credited with the hit, but whatever, it's a bunt. I like it. Put the ball in play, see what happens. Good for the Royals. Tyler Glasnow, a huge outing, and boy, does he need it to continue to do that for the Tampa Bay Rays, because with Shane McClanahan out for the rest of the season, Tyler Glasnow becomes an even more important of the Rays starting rotation. Last night, Glasnow made his first start since starring in Oppenheimer since July 31st. He didn't end up going on the IL, but he had to miss 2 turns in the rotation due to back spasms. He had been named the AL Pitcher of the Month for July, and in his first start of August, he pitched right where he left off. Gave up 1 run in 6 innings when he beat the Giants 10-2. In his last 6 starts, he's now 4-1 with a 1.63 ERA. Struck out 47 batters in 38 2/3 innings over that span, while holding opponents to a 1.62 batters average against. All right, big series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. NTT Ballpark Camp taking us out to Chavez Ravine, home of the Los Angeles Dodgers. You can see that all of the World Series championship banners there at Dodger Stadium. A big series tonight. The Dodgers, the hottest team in baseball right now. LA has won 8 in a row. They're 12-1 so far in the month of August. The Dodgers are scoring 6.62 runs per game. You talked about Dave O'Brien talking about Atlanta's offense. Dodgers offense pretty good as well. They have a 2.48 earned run average. Their pitching staff does. Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, both red hot, both making a case to be the NL MVP, although Ronald Acuna Jr., Matt Olson certainly up there for the award as well. Don't overlook the Brewers, though. Milwaukee comes into LA with a 3.5-game lead over the Cubs and the Reds in the NL Central. That's their largest lead of the season, so the Brewers are playing some good baseball right now. They've won 4 in a row. They also have former MVP as far as Christian Yelich swinging a hot bat. He's on a 6-game hit streak. That game tonight, right here on MLB Network at 10 p.m. Eastern. It is Hauser versus Bobby Miller. All right, the Phillies and the Blue Jays, both of these teams fighting for their playoff lives. The Brewers-Dodgers aren't the only series that starts tonight that features 2 teams looking for postseason spots. The Phillies are going north of the border to face the Jays. 30 years ago, remember, these teams met in a World Series that wasn't decided until Joe Carter hit his dramatic walk-off World Series winning home run. The Phillies look to end a 2-game losing streak in which they scored just 2 runs off of the Twins. It's going to be Wheeler versus Kikuchi tonight. Phillies at the Blue Jays, 7 p.m. Eastern at Rogers Center. Zach Wheeler's going to get the ball. As I mentioned, he was just 3 years old when Carter hit that home run. Looks for his 10th win of the season. It would be the 5th straight year he's done that, other than the abbreviated 2020 season.